Welcome back on Demo. Today I want to propose you the unboxing and review about the 5th number of the series of Warhammer Conquest 40k. In this case, I suggest you to take note quite a lot about this releasing, because inside here there is a limited edition miniature that is this lieutenant, that is this model that now we'll go to see better. And it's really quite amazing one, as position, as movie and so on, and it's perfect for conversions. So I suggest you to buy this number even only for this, and eventually if you're not able to find it, try to order it from the site of the Hachette, because it's really quite amazing one to have. And with the magic of the editing, we open the box. What I have to make not a good opinion about this one is that Hachette it's really going cheap, because there were not protection for this booklet, and these were what were keeping it in order. So okay, this one, but simply I don't like that this could be ruined simply by not having another protection, as instead the third number and the first number had. So sincerely I don't like this way. But it's so, and we have to take note. Eventually, for the ones that are only interested in the miniatures, they don't care. For the ones that are going to buy these also for the contents, remember that the first page could be not so great eventually, but for now I see that it's not so bad. Eventually pay attention when you receive these, not to have too much impact on the cover itself eventually. And now we go to see the miniatures itself. So we can take the miniature, and we can see that the details are really quite nice. It's done really in an amazing way. I like that it's really interesting, this part about how to keep the sword and this part. So it's really quite interesting. It's really quite simple as miniature. The thing that characterizes it are mainly the shoulders and the arms themselves, because it's the position that it's quite interesting, but there are not any other in such way, so it can be really quite interesting. Eventually you can think about using this as a referring to create your own miniature. Eventually also we can go to see inside here how to monetize it. Anyway, it will be quite simple, because from what I see it's really quite an easy thing to monetize, and I think that I do too. And remember also that even if it's blue sprue and so on, you can only primer and make it painted as you want, so don't think that it's only an ultramarine one. So now we put this away and we go to see the booklet itself. About the booklet, we can open it after seeing the cover. Here we can find the contents inside, there are not quite few. Here we can find the role about the lieutenants, so describe the role of such miniatures, so it's really quite interesting. Here we have this specific lieutenant described, so this Cassius, and I think that it's quite interesting to have this model described, because it makes you understand his background and so on. I think that it's always good having a background of the miniatures, moreover of the characters, the heroes that you go to play with your army. Here we have the power sword, the powered weapons, that it's quite interesting, and are the background and the rules to add to your game. So it's a way to improve more your game. So each number, it's a good way to understand step by step the rules and how to play. So it's really quite interesting in such a way. Here we have a bit of background about a battle, so it's really quite interesting. In this case is about Space Marine, Ultramarine ones against orcs, so it can be really quite interesting to improve your knowing of background. Here we have how to assemble this model, so it's a really quite interesting one. And here we have the instructions about the model itself, so we can find that it's really quite easy to monetize. It's a way to understand which parts we can choose. For example, we can use this part about this taking of the arms in the way that they are going to extract the sword to another Primaris model, and using something else on this, so we can really personalize quite a lot. Even the shoulder pads as are possible to personalize, so you don't have to have problems about the chapter that it works for. It's really quite interesting, so pay attention to such details and understand if you're interested about having some personalizing. For example, you can take off this pistol and give something else, or make other options, so pay attention. Here we have how to start to paint it, so it can be really quite interesting for the ones that want to start to paint. It's not different from the other Space Marines, but they make you understand where to put the addings and so on of the different paintings. So I think that this can be really quite interesting as option, and they make you understand better how to use your colors, how to use the brushes to paint. So for the ones that start, I think that it's not so bad to start with such guide. For example, here we have at the end, and we can see that the results are not bad, so pay attention to such options. Remember that this is painted really fast, and this is a simple way to have with few colors a ready battle model, so it's really quite amazing in such a way. Here we have other options about the rules that are described, so it's a really quite interesting way to make an updating of your way to game and so on. They explain you how to use the heroes in your game, so it becomes really quite interesting for the ones that want to start the game and having and improving step by step of the rules themselves. Here we can see that continues, so we have the ambushings as missions, we have the role of the heroes in your games. It's really quite an amazing one. Here we have also this that can be used also as a poster and so on, even if it's small, because it's really quite amazing as a picture. And then we have this that make you know the next two releasing that we'll have. So the next one will be with these models, and I think that it's really quite good as releasing. And I suggest you also to consider this, because these ones, one of these, it's about €6.50, and having two that are really useful for your painting can be really quite amazing. So take note, because that could be quite good to use and to buy this booklet in the case to have these colors. So pay attention, because for example I use quite a lot the Agrax Earthshade, and the Nunoin, it's not bad at all. So these colors can be really quite something that you have to take note, because they can be quite useful for your painting. So now we have finished this one. So what to say about this releasing? I think that it's quite good, moreover because we have the special miniatures with us, that I think that it's really quite interesting. So this is something that I suggest to take. Remember that if you want to save money and you want to be sure to have all the numbers, it's better that you have the subscription. Eventually, if you want, you can go to see the first video that I done about the Warhammer Conquest. I put the link in the description, so that you'll be able to make a subscription and receive all the numbers. I think that having the blocked amount of money to have all the numbers that will follow this, I think that it's quite amazing. For the ones that doesn't want to have all the series, I think that it's okay, good anyway, to have the subscription, because in such a way you'll be sure anyway that you receive the numbers, and anyway you can end the subscription when you want. So I think that it's really quite interesting one. So from Dynamod, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video, or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.